I feel like of all the classes I want to play the most, it would indeed be Peglin Tuition. Sand Arrows? It's a really not an impressive passive, but maybe I get some cool synergy with it. Seems unlikely, but I would very much enjoy a what's it called? One that means that whenever I apply Bramble, I apply Blind. Because technically it did get a buff. You know, if I say that, that certainly is true. It's just that it kind of also, you know, like, doesn't really matter. You know, it's just a number boost for Blind, which totally matters. Blind is definitely a debuff that matters. Hey look, sometimes it does, and that's what this run is going to try and prove. $57, by the way. Not bad. Talk about not bad, this map is horrendous. God, it's so bad. Oops. I'm fine to go left. Wow, I actually got to go the way I wanted. Well, there's an actual upgrade, cool. Uh-huh. All I need to do is hit a crit when I need to hit a crit. Simple as that. That's why I set out, because I wanted to get on the roll. Sure. Oh, nice. No, I wasn't expecting the elite fight to be this easy, but apparently it simply was. Nice, excellent. I love the fact that we got the card just there, and we even get Crystal Catalyst. Now, I could take something more real than that, but I'll just take Crystal Catalyst. It seems like we're going to find debuff stuff this run, and I'm more than fine to just accept that. 107. Let us go here. I don't really care which way I go though, so I'm more than fine to go left. So now that I have Crystal Catalyst, all I need is an actual debuff stuff. Because I kinda can't get any use out of it right now. It would be nice to be able to actually use it. It's definitely not a bad passive. And when you actually have this infection stuff, actually does quite a bit. You just need to get to that point, which is where I suspect we might struggle. Because it's not as if we're playing around, well, you know, it's actually kind of hard to go the way we want here. It's also actually kind of hard to find this infection stuff that we would want to find for that passive. This always hits a crit, so I'm fine. I wasn't wrong about one thing. I just didn't hit enough pegs to actually matter. So. The amount of blind they will have is pretty funny. It's constantly increasing by 4. Surely one of these shots will miss sometime. Surely, right? We have ammo, by the way, which I'm really quite happy to see. Damn, I was really hoping for a crit. I might just try and... There are a few very funny things I could do, actually. Yeah. I'll just do that now. They're already up to 44 blind, which is like... You're probably going to dodge. But... This fight is actually going to carry on for much longer than I would like to let it. Because that refresh is not in a nice spot at all. No siree. Give me that crit, please, down. I think I'll just start relying on bomb damage. I'm not really scared of the slimes at this point, just because of how much blind they have. So I'd rather just take out the threats. Like, I can kind of just let the tree die at this point, I think. Definitely not the most ideal fight, but if you look at how little I have, I feel like it really wasn't that bad of a fight for us. I kind of need to shoot this, don't I? Nice. Ooh, wow, that's nice. 60 blind. He probably does try and hit us, it's just the question of, oh my god, this fight has gone on for so long. Like, actually getting 72 blind on him purely because of Pocket Sand is crazy. This is definitely quite a long-lasting fight. That is nuts. That's actually really, really good. I even got effective criticism. I'm just going to try and play debuff. Looks like debuff also means critting. Fine to take some health loss here. I think we're just in quite a good spot for it. Perspective. Well, oh. The newly buffed Branch of Ember. Every shot, oh my god. Well, that's nuts. Like, actually just crazy good. Random navigation. I can't get the remove here, but that's fine. Oh wow, these are not impressive at all. I'm going to try and do some stuff. I did hit a good slime this run. I have like a really good debuff base and a really good... Oh my god, that's crazy. Oh, that's so rough for them. I have a really good debuff base and I have a really good like Orgium upgrade base as well. I could definitely achieve some lovely things. I may just chuck an upgrade on this. It's pretty good. I can't blind it or bramble the bat. I can bramble it, but you know, I'm half as effective at applying it now. Ow. I should just be fine on health though. I think we're in such a good spot against this boss. Reno. Oh my lord, there's no way I don't take that, to be honest. The upgrade's just pretty good. I'm in such a good spot here, I'm fine to take some health loss. Like, I'm actually in such an amazing spot. Everything has just lined up perfectly. I just need the ability to hit more crits now. Man, this is actually so rough for him. I feel kind of bad. Almost. Let's be real, Slime is a very mean boss and I'm perfectly happy to just do whatever the hell this is to him. Oh, it's just... This is, I just have no words to describe this, to be honest, like... It feels so dirty, but at the same time, like... I'm so happy to be doing it, you know what I mean? So much infection damage as well. And we're even getting the crits as well for extra infection. And you're just dead now. The fact that he takes 2 infection procs every turn absolutely obliterates his health. Nosabatu is actually so good here as well. Like, refresh perspective Nosabatu? That sounds amazing. I'm not going to do it though. I'm going to upgrade this specifically because of... Okay, it's not here. Durable. Sounds good. So I'd imagine that when you hit a crit, it stayed there because of gifts they keep giving. That would be cool. Exploitable. Not what I'm looking for, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, let's just roll out the debuffs. It's... Oh my god. This is a very interesting setup we have going here. I need to make sure to go left, so let's just open up the path. Thank you very much. This fight was over from the start. They did go off one hit on me though, which is definitely unfortunate. Okay. I'm trying to get used to the heavy hand. Because as I mentioned, it's definitely a passive that you would like to... Oh, sorry, you should get used to. It's quite good. Like, the Bramble application of this effective criticism is just almost definitely the most interesting part of it. Oops. I mean, hitting the crit is important, but I guess it's not too important. No bomb down. Let's just get a good bounce like this. Yeah, looks good. Nice. Double shop later on. Okay, I can save up for that. No extra cash generation. Yeah, I'll take Ambi. Ambi's quite nice. It was actually a pretty tough pick though. Like, one extra refresh source is quite a big deal at this point. Because I have durable, it's kind of hard collecting my reloads. Refreshes even. Pretty sure that just hits crit, yeah. I didn't need the crit, but I mean, it sure did get a lot of damage, eh? There's a lot of stuff I would like to see. I guess I'm really just mostly hoping for stuff that adds more crits to the board there. Probably the most interesting for me. Double shop is very questionable, isn't it? Oh well. Where are we? Where do we think the crit is? I can't. Oh, there. Yeah, I doubt I'm going to be hitting the crit, but I don't need to. You're just dead at the end of the shot. Unfortunately, it is the end of the shot and not the start. But... oh well, I think I missed that. He missed that last hit. Anyway. Yeah, that's extra crits. Crits also refresh is also really good. Intentional elbow is also really, really good. Like, a lot of quite good stuff there. I'm missing deals. I can also be a bit more risky with my health. Oh, Bramble is so strong against these guys. Really unfortunate for them. Unfortunately, counter crits is much, much better when you actually have more than one crit on your board, because it's a really effective scaler for your crits. We don't have that just yet, so we are kind of suffering a bit still. Despite the fact that it is an amazing passive for adding more crits to the board, it's kind of not the best here. But yeah, we just absolutely murder squares. Squares hate Bramble. Sorry, squares. I probably shouldn't call it them. What are stones? I don't know. But yeah, those guys get absolutely murdered by Bramble. Stops their attack, it stops their movement, it just stops everything. And especially when I have two AoE orbs that are chucking it out every time. It's pretty rough for them. Boom. Crit please? Oh damn. Oh, I have ambidextrous, I totally forgot. I was hoping for a crit there, into a Bramble. I guess Bramble didn't matter too much. And what's infection? Yeah, that's infection. They should all be dead there. Unfortunately, they did get a hit off. 55 health. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's the most at all, but I'm versing Demon, as I mentioned. It's not like I'm going to get a resistance knife who's going to utterly destroy me. Refresh move. I mean, Badges just does nothing for us, so it's definitely a refresh move and then hope that does something. That is quite solid. What kind of icky nonsense do I do for this shot? I think I'll do this. I mean, that looks good. Nice. Oh my lord. The other one certainly is a nice thought, but I'll just take that. I really want that. That's for certain. I really want that. So I'm sitting here, I have 2 discards. I am more than fine to just pick up some passives here. You specifically. Try and get to the next breakpoint? That sounds like it's not happening. Just don't give me Resistance Knife who somehow deals with 55 health. Okay, just don't somehow deal with 55 health. I don't think that's asking for too much, to be honest. But he definitely is going to deal with most of it. That much is just definitely happening. I mean, this should just be so much infection damage. Oh, he doesn't counter the AoEs. Okay. Nice. I didn't realize he doesn't counter the AoEs. Yeah, we were in a really good spot. I should have probably moved. Just to try and make myself into an even better spot against him. Oh lord. If we didn't already have orbs that were absolutely insane air, we'd go for the Ask would be so good here. Interesting. So I don't really have positive effects. I guess it is just more debuffing. I can't actually find, whenever I apply debuff, Game on Illusion. But that's not going to stop me from... Let's just slow down a bit. Complex? Refill the Buster. That's not going to stop me from picking up like every single debuff source I find. Because like they're cool. Imagine you could Bramble Demon. And my favorite debuff to get on him would be Infection. 100 damage this turn. Not bad. I mean, the damage here definitely isn't the craziest, but it's gonna start stacking up. Don't have Sorry yet. Yeah, I would definitely enjoy having a refresh shield. I can definitely aim at this refresh quite easily, and that one too. But it's definitely a nice one to have. 20 really? How much do I want to consider like double? Or I guess also exacerbate. Like they're not the greatest here, but would add quite a lot of infection. Yep, he just noted. Thought he would. Heavy. Activate pegs an additional time, but your aim is drastically reduced. So I'm definitely taking this for a few reasons. Number one, I want to get used to it. So taking it here is actually really good. Number two, I think it works. 1, 2, 3. It does. Yeah, I thought it worked with counterfeit crits, and it absolutely does. That is so cool. Yeah, as well as effective criticism that works with, obviously. We've already seen that in action. Yeah, this is really quite interesting. Let's check who we're firing. It's squares. I'm not going to pick up the Exacerbate that I mentioned then. Exacerbate is noticeably less effective against single target enemies. Oh, sorry, multiple enemies. It's good against single target enemies. As opposed to the orbs that we have in our deck right now. Well, that was a good bounce. I like that shot. I can already tell that I'm getting used to Heavy Hand. It's not a surprise. I have done quite a few runs with it at this point. One remove, potentially not a second remove. Oh my lord, no way did that just happen. I was so scared that it was going to backfire. But it seems like it never backfires. Oh my lord. I'm not complaining at all. Yeah, unfortunately that's a very hard shot to make. Especially with durable. So somehow we just removed all of the bad stuff from our deck. This is very impressive. You missed the crit, goddammit. That was the one thing I wanted you to hit. I'm just going straight to that crit. Man, if I'd taken crits also refresh, I wouldn't have counterfeit crits, which is a really nice passive. But I would be in a pretty damn good spot. I'm just going to keep increasing my max HP, because max HP is certainly a very nice thing to have against squares. Nice. 175, dang. Oh, you gotta love it, you gotta love it. Really bad shot there, but apparently it works out. The thing is, I don't even need to buy any, these poor guys. Don't need to buy any removes in the store, so like... Ooh, yeah. I was planning on aiming lower for that shot, but then I was just like, nah, I always aim too high. Seems we lose a bit of health, unfortunate. They're just getting absolutely melted. Those debuffs. Like, I feel like this passive is so cool, but every time I've gotten it, you know, I've just gotten like really good synergy with it, so it's quite hard for me to actually judge how good it is. That was totally what I was aiming for. I was aiming for that crit all along. Echo. It wouldn't be a bad pickup, that's for sure. Okay. I'll just lose a bit of max HP. It's definitely unfortunate. I mean, I should still be able to... I don't know how I missed that shot. Like, this is not a hard shot to take, but... Oh well. It looks like I do not... I do get to go the way I want to go. Yeah. I could try and take... House of Slime, but I feel like this isn't exactly... Oh my god, that's perfect. Isn't exactly that kind of run. Sprouting... Judging by the fact that I have... Oh. Oh. Wow, I was not expecting any of that. But yeah, I have no events, so no point in doing that one. Looks like I get a Rainbow Slime kill, which is always fun. So I was actually aiming to bounce onto a crit. So technically I achieved exactly what I was aiming for, right? There's just a slight detail difference of that wasn't actually the crit I was aiming for. Perfect. I Mask of Sorrow? I can't believe I found it. That's so nice. It is worth noting though, I actually do suck at hitting pegs. Quite a lot. Let's just grab that. Oh, Unicorn. Oh my god, I almost didn't take Unicorn Horn there. So happy to get Unicorn Horn yet again for this run. So every 2 pegs I hit, I'm healing. Oh, look at that, 33 blind already. That's crazy. What the? Huh. Interesting. Oh my lord. Oh, heavy hand super boots. That is so much healing. Let's pull off this shot. Oh, I did not pull off that shot. I mean, either way, just look at those debuffs. That is no small amount. If you'll be so kind as to hit that one bomb. Thank you very much. That's all I needed from you. Although lacking like decoy orb as well is wow, fortunate. Really nice to have. Nice. They're just dead like now, aren't they? Oh, exploitable. I forgot we actually had a lot of exploitable application because we had Mask of Sorrow plus specific crit, like 3 exploitable on AoE. That's actually quite a bit, like 30%. That gets quite nasty. The Perfect Forger I was so happy to have it. I only used it twice, but I feel like it was really worth it because I used it early on. And I mean, I could save the cash for shops. And I'm going to be real, I got pretty bad use out of my shops this run, but the passives I bought in them were totally worth it. Like, Unicorn Horn, Enhanced, early on, absolutely nothing. Like, Pocket Sand was the best passive I got, because by that point I already had Branch of Ember. Somehow we just pulled off like a perfect debuff comp. I'm still just a bit shocked. Like, we had Sand Arrows. We didn't have Clear the Way, basically. It was the only one we didn't have. We even had Mask of Sorrow somehow. Like, what was this? This was actually crazy. I thought it was a Sand Arrow start, so like, I thought this run was going to do nothing. I swear something about hitting debuffs just means you get more debuffs. Like, it actually just changed on itself. We also had refresh perspective, heavy hand, just that kind of stuff, which I think would have also been really interesting if we were trying to play a different run. But you know, like if we had a bunch of Ember Sand Arrows, as well as two really, I'm not going to say one of the best AoE orbs. Okay, it is absolutely one of the best AoE orbs once you actually have the setup with it. You know, if your spin infection is increasing every turn, especially if you're getting more damage from it, it's definitely one of the best AoE orbs. But without that, it's just a really, really solid orb to be picking up. Like, sure, it's a 1-2 for most of the upgrades, But you're just fine to shoot a 2-3. I got 1500 damage at least on that last shot, didn't I? Thanks to the power of exploitable as well as just like a solid shot thanks to enhanced debt and heavy hand. Like actually a lot of damage increasing passes, and while I did lack on the crits, like I had +1 damage on crit, +1 crit, and then counterfeit crits, which was proccing. Like the fact that counterfeit crits procs twice off of heavy hand is so cool. Like this is what I mean by I think heavy hand's going to be such an amazing passive. It's kind of hard to fully grasp exactly. It's a hand joke. Fully grasp exactly what heavy hand is going to be achieving, but I think it's definitely like really good. Like I'm thinking I'm comparing it to like when Morbid first came out, how Morbid was absolutely insane. I'm not sure if it's as good as that, but it definitely feels on that level of like, yeah, this thing is actually like really, really good, and there are a lot of situations where you want to be picking it up.